Welcome back to another edition with Chronic Pain and the Demon. My name is Raymond Nugent, aka Chronic Pain and the Demon. How are you guys? How are you guys? It's been a while since I do a live. Let's rock and come in, guys, to the live. You know, Chronic Pain and the Demon is in the house. You know what I mean? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Chronic Pain is in the house on a Friday, right? Chronic Pain is in the house on a Friday. Can't beat that, you know. So let's go, let's get it. While I give you some views. Yeah, as usual, got to take it on the inside, because let me see if I can do this where I could probably read some chats while I'm doing it. Chat with my peoples live. Some messages such as, are hidden. All right. So let me see if I can do this. I'm going to X out of that. I'm trying to get this live, but on the outside I'm having difficulties with, my gadgets, as usual. So I might have to take it back inside like I did the last time. The way I did the last live. So you see, this is a Chronic Pain shirt, the t-shirt. You have the sweatshirts and all that stuff. We have the hoodies, Chronic Pain and the Demon, the logo. And at the bottom it says, who feels it knows it. I always use those slogans in my and other slogans, in my my videos. So yes, guys, so I keep it real with that. So I was trying to give you guys some great views on the outside, but it seems like my internet is acting up as usual. So I have to bring it back inside. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's nothing but showbiz. You have to learn how to finagle and operate. When you're in the showbiz world. So it's nothing but some chicken wings, right? Nothing but some chicken wings. Chronic Pain and the Demon is in the house with you guys. What's up? What's up? One love to everyone. One love to everyone. One love to everyone. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Let me see if I can give you some view on the outside. Yeah, it seems like I could, yeah. So how's everyone doing today? Chronic Pain in the house, how's everyone doing? You know what I mean? It's been a while. It's been a while, So in the chat, hook up and link up. As you see on the screen, what it says, how do you feel about, the Omicron? That virus that we have, coming up on us right now. You guys let me know how you feel about it. But in due time, I'm going to say hello to my folks once again. My name is Raymond Nugent, aka Chronic Pain and the Demon, coming to you on a Friday. On a Friday, so let's get it jiggy, and let's get with it. You know what I mean? So yes, folks, so all my friends in the Northeast and in the Midwest and all those places, Godspeed to you guys when it comes down to the snow, because I know you guys get a tremendous amount of snow, and I wish you guys safe travels, and just be careful, with the next person, alongside you driving, and just, take your time and be cautious as you can. So yes, so with all that said, how is everyone enjoying their New Year's? Hope everyone is doing well, and starting their resolutions out great. I started mine fine. I wanted to, try to do a little bit more as far as exercise, and find out where I'm getting into it. Even though today I had to take off because I didn't feel well, But hey, there's tomorrow, so I don't, as I always say, I don't beat up on myself, I really don't. So yes, my folks, how do you feel about the Omicron, virus? Because for me, I'm still a little bit leery about a lot of things because there's so many uncertainties with this, virus, where it comes in. First we have the COVID, then we have the Delta, now we have the Omicron. So according to the CDC, they're trying to say that, eventually this will wear down where you just treat it just like a common cold. I hope they're right. For God's sakes, I hope they're right. For our sakes, I hope they're right. So that's pretty much what I heard so far, coming down the pike from the CDC, that they're, hoping in the near future that this has been treated like the common cold. So in other words, what they're telling us that this is not going away. It's here to stay, and maybe on a yearly basis, annually, people have to get boosters. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I took the 2 shots, actually no, the one, Johnson & Johnson, and I didn't get the booster as yet. I'm still, undecided about the booster, because, there's still not enough data to show us as far as, how to protect ourselves and stay, inches apart, yards apart, miles apart from this, virus. So, I'm looking, at better things for this year. In my opinion, I think it's going to die down, and maybe get down to where the situation is just like a common cold. So yes, folks, what do you think about, what's going on, with the Omicron virus, the new ones that we're challenged right now and facing, which I see, once again, so many long lines building up, around us for people that are doing COVID testing. And they do have those COVID packs that they hand out where you can do the at-home testing. Now that I'm hearing that, some of those tests are not accurate, and also there's a lot of fraudulent things going on in that, aspect. I really don't know much about that, but, it's just coming down the pipe from CNN, and I just give it to you guys once I get it, on the way I get it from the news medias and stuff like that. So, so I'm up in the air about the boosters. I'm leery about the boosters. But, comment down below, let me know what do you think about, getting the booster shot if you already had, your COVID shots and, so on and so forth. So don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Hey, my friend, subscribe to the channel and, I'll subscribe back to your channels. And you could also become a member, visit my online store, The Wounded Lion. And, let's become friends on the internet. Also on YouTube, where we all, could interact and share our visions, share our beliefs and share, things that we've been through and, how we could help others. Because for me, I've been through a lot. That's why I named my channel Chronic Pain Demon. When it comes down to chronic pain, I live it on a daily basis, 24 hours a day. But I learned how to minimize and live with myself. So that's why I'm trying to, help others. Because this is a worldwide situation, not just in America, but this is a worldwide. And in America alone, we have about 50 million people that are living in chronic pain. A lot of them are out of work, and so on and so forth. So, yes, this is a real big umbrella. And, I took it on my shoulder. A lot of other people took it on. But I also took it on because I live it day in, day out. And I think the more people speak out about it, the more help we'll get when it comes on to chronic pain. Yes, my friend, thank you very much. Thank you for coming in. Mommy, hey, Mama Remy, how are you? Long time, Mama Remy, long time. Long time. Nice to see you in the house. Nice to see you in the house. Yeah, it's been a while. But we're still here grinding, Mama Remy. We're still here grinding, So yes, guys, so chronic pain is something that I live day in and day out. And that's why I took on this umbrella to share, my views, things that I do to help myself to move forward in life, and better my daily life and also my quality of life, So, folks, it's very challenging and tedious, but, it's something that, I said, I'm just going to keep going forward, moving forward with the support of my friends, from other channels, and my subscribers. And also, the people that are going through chronic pain that are looking for outlets where they could find some type of help. and some type of resolutions. So yes. So that's pretty much my goal on this channel, is to help others who are going through chronic pain, because it was a dark world for me when I was going through it. It's been 17 years now, and some days even still get rough. I just have to go back to what I learned just to get myself down to a pace where I could deal with it. It's not it's not a one-day thing, chronic pain. It's an everyday thing. People that lives with neuropathy, people that lives with arthritis, and so on and so forth, they could tell you and explain. For example, with the weather, how it creates a havoc for them, at certain times. Because I could tell you, I could sit there and tell you stories about the weather, how it creates havocs for me. I'm living in New York and New Jersey, but I've been through that, and I explained that in a lot of other videos. So I'm not going to, sit back today and go back through stuff that I already went through. You can check out my videos. I think I have now over 200 videos. So you guys can go back and check out the videos. A lot of educational purposes there for friends who are going through, chronic pain. So yes, my friends. So the Omicron disease, what do you think about it? The Omicron virus. Are you going to get the booster shot? Are you going to get the shots? Comment down below. Let me know. What do you think? When it comes down to that, and your friends and family. Because from what they're saying now is that 1 out of every 10 people that were vaccinated, liable to catch the Omicron disease, right? 1 out of 10, And for the unvaccinated, it's like, pretty much anyone is, at risk or not vaccinated. I don't know. That's what they're saying. I guess that's what their study proved. And we just have to, go along with it until we have better data. Because, once you don't know, you don't know. And I really don't know. So yes, so we're hoping that, sometime this year, maybe in the spring, we're seeing some, some headways when it comes on to the Omicron disease, and, making changes and go back to some type of, some type of living. We're not going to be able to go back to the normal that we used to have, so I'm not looking forward to that, because I don't think it's going to happen, but at least some type of, normalcy where at least we could breathe. Because, guys, we've been wearing a mask now for over two years. And if anyone had told us, in the past, that listen, time to come where you're going to be living in a mask for more than a year, you look at them like they're crazy. And I would look at them like they're crazy. But this is what's going on now, and it's happening to all of us, because we have to take precaution and certain measures to, protect our lives and our family lives. So yes, with all the uncertainties out there, man, I'm still taking precaution any and everywhere I go, because what I don't know, I don't know. And the CDC sometimes, they just go up and down with certain things that, confuse the heck out of me, and I'm sure it confused the heck out of you as well. Because, for example, when the COVID just came out, and we're going through it, and even in the midst of it, they said once you have the COVID, you have to quarantine for 14 days, right? Now we come back to the Delta, where I think it was still the same 14 days. Now it's the Omicron, and they're saying 5 days. So I don't know where to get that study from, but quite frankly, I don't really believe it, because how you get from 14 days quarantine to 5 days, and the person is not still infected after the 5 days? Are we rushing people back to work because of corporate greed, or are we trying to save lives? What are we doing? Because if we have all these people out there in America just still moving around, a lot of people without masks, we're still going to have the disease just keep floating around, floating around. And for travelers, they're going to catch it and bring it back to their countries. And also reckless countries, travelers are going to bring it here as well. So this disease is just going to keep floating around in the air, like a natural mystic, you know what I mean? And continuously. That's why they said it might break down to something like the common flu eventually. Because there's no out for this. We just hope for better, that is, you can treat it like the common cold eventually. But it's going to be here for God knows how long, because of the way people look at the data, CDC, their lives, and the uncertainties. It's very confusing. So I'm not saying you're not supposed to wear your mask. I think you should. I'm not saying you should take the vaccine. It's up to you. It's each and every one. But you have to remember, you have to protect yourself and protect your family, and that's what it boils down to. And then from there on, you make your decision. I mean, it could be religious beliefs as well. I do understand that. That plays a big part. I do understand religion on the beliefs. I do understand that. So it's up to a person and their daily lives and what they do to ensure their quality of lives. Move on and keep going. So I wish everyone well. Because we're living in a very trying time. As I said before, it's been over 2 years and we're still living it. Every day I think it's going to get better, then you hear something else. And then it's just become more confusing, day in and day out. And who I feel bad for? The kids who are going to school, especially here in the USA. Because the kids have to still go back to school. You little toddlers, putting on a mask for the entire day. I just wonder how they feel, how they're breathing, how they, interact and react. What is it going to do to them mentally, eventually, time to come? Because with all this COVID-19 and all these different viruses, I tell you, the mental stage of a lot of people right now is very high. And I do understand that because mental health and depression right now is a hell of a thing around the world and also in America. Because when I look at the suicide rate right now, it's at one of the highest peak, especially in my country, America. I could speak on that. It's at one of the highest peak, and it's because of depression and also uncertainties. And people do have outlets to confine in others, but some people don't have that drive to get to a person. And I wish they do, and I wish they would. So if you're out there and you contemplating which way to go, just speak to somebody positive, or just go by a church and speak to a pastor, or go, check yourself into the hospital and try to save your life, because the life you save might be yours and also others. You never know. But yes, it's a very trying time. So we have to do what we can and what we must to stay safe. So yes, my friends, it's just one of those days where I said I would come out and do a short live because it's been a while since I did a live. Chronic Pain Eater Demon, I'm here with you guys, here to stay. And like I said earlier, for my friends up north, with the snow, I wish you well, because from what I understand, 50% of America right now is on the snow, under ice, freezing cold. And I feel for these guys, I do, because I remember my days of living in it, how rough it was for me, going in and out, back to work and stuff like that, and even when I was going through the motion with my chronic pain, I know how it treated me back in those days. It was very crucial for me, very crucial. But I managed, with just strong faith and goodwill, I managed, so that's why I'm able to, speak on, this factor, because I live it day in and day out. I live it in the cold weather, and now I'm here living it in the warm weather, which is in Florida. It's a lot better, but I do get aches and pains, the stiffness as well, but I try to, work it out, by walking, doing, various exercise, and stuff like that. And it helps me, so yes, my friends, try different methods, heating packs, taking hot, warm showers, and all that type of stuff, it helps, collectively, all of that helps, and sometimes we can minimize the intake of pain medication just by doing alternative stuff as far as exercise, and try to eat as best as you can, because inflammation is something that just forms, out of just anywhere, so just try to do the best you can when it comes on to yourself and your health and your body, and take it from there, and we'll see what happens when it comes on to the result. Because if you take care of yourself, you should see good results, no matter what you're going through. Once you keep that focus and stay true to yourself, your friends, your families, you will make it. Just think positive. That's all we have to do. Sometimes it's very tough to think, especially when you're going through certain quagmire. But hey, we have to do what we have to do. You know what I mean? To make ends meet with ourselves and our loved ones. So yes, guys. So today is the sentencing day for the fellows that murdered Mr. Aubrey in Georgia. Tough case to watch. just tough all around to watch. So today is the day where, we're going to hear the verdict. I don't know if it's already read, but when I get back to the house, I'll see what happens, and I'll keep you guys posted for the ones who don't stay tuned to CNN and all these other outlets. So apart from that, everything is just pretty much, the same. And, just stay true to yourself and true to your loved ones. Like I said before I go, who feels it knows it. Peace. There's a natural mystic blowing in the air. But if you listen closely, my friends, you will hear such a natural mystic blowing in the air. Every time I try to end my live, it's just crazy.